Okay, Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, selamat pagi. So, hari ni kita akan tengok on chapter 5. So, today we're going to look into chapter 5, that is chapter input. So, when we are talking about input, what is input? So, in simple definition, something you put into something. So, if there are a container, you put in something that is input. So the thing inside the container is input. Okay. So explain the computer components, hardware, software, and network based on given topics. After completing chapter 5, you will be able to differentiate among various types of input device. So in this chapter, we have 34 slides. Bear with me up to the last slide of this chapter. So chapter content, input, we have what is input and also input device. So input, what is input? Input is any data and instruction entered into the memory of a computer. So in the illustration given here, you can see that input is what they call input device. So you have mouse, touch screen, touch sensitive pad, graphic tablet, game controller, microphone, built-in microphone, built-in webcam, so on and so forth. This is input. Okay, instruction of input, that what is input? Instruction that the computer or mobile device process can be in the form of software, program and apps, commands and user response. Okay, software is a series of related instructions that tell what tasks to perform and how to perform them. Program respond to command that a user issue, for example, by touching the screen, pressing the keyboard keys, or clicking a mouse. A user response is an instruction a user issue by replying to a question displayed by a program. For example, do you want to save the file? And the user answer yes or no. Okay, here inside of your computer, so you touching a mouse. So this is considered as input, or you click a mouse to save the file. The computer or the instruction will ask you, you want to save the file with the same username, the same name being saved previously or new name. Okay, or you mistakenly click the close button, the apps will ask you, do you want to close or do you want to exit? Yes or no. Okay. Input device, there are several types of input device, include keyboard, pointing device, touch screen, pen input, motion input, voice input, video input, scanner and reading devices. Okay, a keyboard is an input device that contains key for user to press to enter data and instruction into a computer or mobile device. If you look at this type of keyboard, this is the keyboard for desktop. Meanwhile, this is a separate keyboard being used, a Bluetooth keyboard or Wi-Fi keyboard, but the setup is the same as your laptop or notebook keyboard. Okay, so you can see the different setup between the keyboard. Okay, most desktop computer keyboard have typing area. So typing area is where the letter is situated, include letters, numbers, punctuation, marks, and other basic keys. Okay, and then we have function key, a special key to issue command to a computer, labeled with the letter F followed by a number. Okay, toggle key, key that switch to state each time user press the key. Example, caps lock and nums lock. Nums lock is shortened for numbers. Okay, nums lock. Okay, and then we have navigation key, allowed to move the insertion point cursor using arrow key, page up and page down key. So the key with the arrow, either left, right, up, and also bottom key. Okay, and then we have shortcut keyboard shortcut key, one or more keyboard key that may perform operating system or application related tasks. For example, you are using control CTRL, control, alternate, ALT, and delete. at the same time. This will open the task manager. Or if you press that button, control alternate, delete double, double click for delete, you will restart the computer or notebook or laptop. Okay. Also the same for control C, copy, control V, paste. Okay. And then you have media control button, allow user to control a media player program, adjust speaker volume, internet control button that allow user to run an email application, run a browser and search the web. Okay, there are a variety of keyboard options for computer and mobile devices. You have built-in keyboard for laptop, okay, and then clip-on tablet keyboard. You also have on-screen keyboard for tablet, handphone, and also some laptop, okay, with touch screen. Okay, then we have an ergonomic keyboard has a design that reduces the chance of repetitive strain injury of wrist and hand, of your wrist and your hand. Okay, so the keyboard, ergonomic keyboard, you can place your hand comfortably when you are typing or you doing your daily task, your computer works. Okay, ergonomics incorporates comfort, efficiency, and safety in the design of the workplace. Okay, and then you have pointing device. A pointing device is an input device that allow a user to control a pointer on the screen. A pointer is a small screen, a small symbol on the screen whose location and shape change as user move a pointing device. So you can see the arrow, the small arrow on the screen. That is the pointing device. When put or hovering onto a word or something that can be typed, it will change shape. So it moves concurrently with your mouse. So this is pointing device. Okay, pointing device, a mouse is a pointing device that fit under the palm of your hand comfortably. So it have two buttons, the left button and the right button. So the left button usually to select, the right button is to open as a hidden menu. So you have a wheel button. Okay, my mouse doesn't have any thumb button. Okay, this is the optical mouse. You can see the optical down there. Okay, and then you have touch mouse. Touch mouse is usually used by Apple or Mac user. Okay, pointing device, you have your touchpad. If in a keyboard, in a laptop, you have some rectangle pad on your laptop or notebook, that is a touchpad. It's a small, flat, rectangular pointing device that is sensitive to pressure and motion. For example, now I'm not using my mouse, but I'm using the touchpad. So you can look the pointing or the cursor move around. Okay. And then you have trackball. A trackball is a stationary pointing device with a ball on its top or side. It similar to a mouse, a little bit bigger. So it has a place you put your hand and the ball will be moved by your right thumb. So like this. So you move the ball instead of moving the whole thing. Okay, just the ball. Playing the ball with your right thumb. Okay, and then you have touch screen. A touch screen is a touch sensitive display whereby it respond to your touch, your finger or your body temperature. Okay, for example, your handphone is a touch screen. So whenever you touch it, wherever you touch it on the screen, it will detect the touch. Okay. With pen input, this is pen input. This is not a normal pen. This is pen input. Okay. You touch a stylus or digital pen on a flat surface to write, draw, or make selection. For example, if I put it here, it makes some marking on top of that slide. So now it become messy. Okay. Okay. So we have a stylus. We have a stylus for phone. We have stylus for tablet, and also stylus for simple or small machine to make your signature, usually for the credit card machine. Okay. So we have also here pen input, a graphic tablet. So you look here at graphic tablet, and also pen input. It's called a digitizer. It's an electronic plastic board that detect and convert movement of a style or digital pen into signal that are sent to the computer. This is widely used by graphic designer, digital graphic designer, or an engineer to sketch a drawing, to make a plan, or to do something regarding a graphic on the computer itself. Okay. With motion, okay, here is motion, voice and video input. With motion input, sometimes called gesture recognition, user can guide on screen element using a gesture. Okay, this is simple. Your phone usually have a motion input. For example, if you want to take selfie, we hold the phone right in front of us. If the thumb or our finger cannot push the button, we can raise our hand, put it open like this, our palm, and it will capture the gesture, and a timer goes on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it will capture your picture. Okay, this is a simple but smart feature being put into your handphone as for you to capture or to get a selfie. Okay. And then if you look the sample given here in the picture, this is a PlayStation device. Controller translate motion of golf swing to move the golf ball on the screen. So you mimicking or pretending to play a golf by holding the controller in your hand. So the round things up here is the receiver or sender of the signal itself. So here in this motion, voice and video input, as we all know, PS or PlayStation are using third-party devices as to capture the motion. But if you play Kinect Xbox, it has a certain camera up there in your controller or console. So this is the thing that detect your motion. So your joints will be the controller for the movement you are making on the games. Okay. And then we have voice input is the process of entering input by speaking into a microphone. Voice recognition, also called speech recognition, is the computer or mobile device capability of distinguishing spoken words. Okay, this is by using the Google Voice, or you are at your home, you have Alexa, or you have Siri on your phone. If you're using Apple, you can talk to the device itself. Just click the mic button. Okay, push the mic button, and then enter what you want to input. Just speak what you want to input. For example, if I using the handphone to call someone, okay, I push the button and then call Amran, call Aiman. By detecting our voice, our language, it will translate the input into a code that the computer understand, and then the process is done. Okay. Okay, audio input is the process of entering any sound into the computer, such as speech, like I'm talking right now, music, and sound effect. Okay, music production software allow user to record, compose, mix, and edit music and also sounds. Okay, and then we have video input is the process of capturing full motion image and storing them on a computer or mobile device storage medium. Okay, we have record video on a digital video camera, DV, or a camera itself. Our phone is equipped with a camera to capture either still image or a video. And then we transfer the video to a computer or mobile device. So for right now, I'm recording my class right now. I'm giving the lecture. I'm recording it as to transfer to a video. Okay. A webcam is a type of DV camera okay, digital video camera that enables a user to capture video and still image, send email message with video attachment, broadcast live image or video over the internet, what I'm doing right now, conduct video conference, our class right now, and also make a video call. Okay. A video conference is a meeting between two or more geographically separated people. Okay, two or more, usually more. Okay, in between two people, we call it as video call, usually, not a video conference. Video conference involve many people. Okay, a scanner is a light sensing input device that reads printed text and graphic and then translate the result into the form computer can process. We have a flatbed scanner, works in a manner similar to a copy machine, except it creates a file of the document in memory instead of paper copy. Why does it call a flatbed scanner? Because it similar to this type of books, it open the lid and we place what we want to scan on the top of the glass and close it. This is a flatbed. Okay, it's just flat, lay flat only. Okay, this is flatbed. That what I mentioned to you before this. This is a flatbed. Okay, you put your document onto the screen here. What you want to scan? Downside, facing down to the mirror. So close the lid and then push scan. Okay. So the scanner can convert the document content to digital information which transmitted through the cable to the computer memory and save on the computer hard drive. Usually, we will save the document either in the format of JPEG, PNG, or in a PDF format. Okay. So a scanner reader device, we have an optical reader. It's a device that uses light source to read characters, marks, and code, and then convert them into digital data that a computer can process. We have two types here. There is optical character recognition, OCR, or optical mark recognition. Okay, what does it mean by this? For example, this slide. Okay, this slide. I want to scan it in the printed document. I want to scan this slide. So it will scan as an image only. We cannot search or we cannot highlight the word in it. For example, I want to search the word device. So if I search in my computer, it will not read the JPEG, the picture, the word device in the picture. But by using this optical character recognition, this word device will be recognized when we are using the search function. Okay, the same goes for optical mark recognition. Mark is for this punctuation. For example, the symbol that we use like question mark, this double colons or semicolons, everything. Okay.
Oh, so kira karakter tu untuk words je lah.
Character, it can be for words, it can be for
Alphabet pun boleh.
yes, alphabet, number, everything. Okay, so for optical mark recognition, OMR, either this is being enhanced, one can do both tasks or one can do only one task only. Okay. Okay, and then we have a barcode reader, also called a barcode scanner, use laser beam to read barcodes. So this is a barcode. And then we have QR code. What you see nowadays, we are using the MySejahtera. There is a QR code. Store information in both and vertical and horizontal. If you are using barcode, you can scan it directly. The beam will be in a single line. Okay. Okay, RFID, radio frequency identification, use radio signal to communicate with a tag placed in or attached to an object. An RFID reader read information on the tag via radio wave. RFID can track. Tracking time of runner in marathon, tracking location of people and other items, checking lift tickets of skier, managing inventory, gauging temperature and pressure of tire on a vehicle, checking out library books, providing access to room or building, managing purchases, tracking payment as vehicle pass through booth or tollway system, touch and go for example. Okay, and then we have Mag Stripe Reader. Read the magnetic stripe on the back of card, such as, okay, this is my card. This is the Mag Stripe. Okay, you have it on your credit card, entertainment card, bank cards, identification card, and other similar card. This is my Patron miles. So I cannot show you my debit card because at the back of the debit card, you will have some number under my finger. So this number is crucial. If you expose it to other person, maybe your money in your account will disappear. Okay, so you have bank card, identification card. Your IC doesn't have the mag strip, but you have your chips on your IC. Okay, and then we have MICR, magnetic ink character recognition device, read text printer with magnetic ink. And MICR reader convert MICR characters into a form the computer can process. Banking industry use MICR for check processing. So this is a sample of check. This is the MICR, the number at the bottom of the check itself. Okay, a data collection device obtain data directly at the location where the transaction or event take place. For example, this data collection device being held by this person. Usually, you can see it in a superstore or department store that they are doing the stock checking, whereby on the top of this device they have a barcode scanner as to make or to check item in the superstore or department store is tally in the hardware and the system. So the item goes in and goes out is equal. Okay, and then you have biometric input. Biometric authenticates a person identity by verifying a personal characteristic. Biometric grant access to program, computer or room using computer analysis. Computer analysis is a program. Example, a fingerprint is kept into digital code and later will be compared when user use the machine. If it does not match, the computer deny access to the individual. For example, your handphone nowadays have a fingerprint scanner, facial recognition. Okay, that is the characteristic of nowadays computer or mobile device. So if I using my fingerprint to open my mobile device, it will detect my fingerprint and it will open. But if something happened to my fingerprint, it cannot be detected. The phone will stay locked even you are using other type of fingerprint if you not register into the system. Okay, so this is several type of biometric input. You have fingerprint reader, face recognition system, hand geometry system. Hand geometry by using your palm, you detect the palm type and also the control of your hand geometry system. And then voice verification system. And then signature verification system, signature like the credit card. Iris recognition system. Iris, your eye, in your eye, every individual have a different type of iris. The same goes with your fingerprint. Okay. Okay, this is the learning outcome. I hope you can differentiate among various types of input device. That's all for chapter 5. Okay, let me stop the presentation. Okay.